guys, it's Kate. Welcome to Co-Parenting with Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, please do. Don't forget to like and share as well. Guys, today's topic is discouraging how you discourage the narcissist, the covert narcissist from trying to engage you. How you discourage the covert narcissist from trying to engage you. You know by now, this is something that never really stops. They will look for you. They will look for some kind of attention from you. If something is going on with the new supply over there, they will look for attention from you. If they're not getting the supply they need, they will find something. They will find something to get you to notice them, really, and give them your energy. Well, however, whichever one it is, positive or negative, they will try to get something. So how you discourage this from, or try to discourage it from them trying to, engage you. One, of course, is no response. No response out of many 32, 37 emails that they sent you, or text messages or calls, that you only respond to one. One of them being solely for the children. Because other than that, if you do not share children and if you do not share properties, or you're not trying to divide properties, there really is no time to engage the covert narcissist. There's nothing else there when you're done. So, but if you have children and all you are addressing is what really needs to be addressed when it concerns the children, because now they will send you messages that don't make sense that involve the children. So maybe a covert narcissist will send you a message about, I just checked the kids' grades and this and this and this and that, and they're talking about grades that happened last semester. And I kid you not, this has happened to me. They're talking about the grade that happened, or a test that already happened, the test that was like 4 or 5 tests behind, and they're bringing it up. Why? They're just trying to find something. They're trying to find something to get you to go back and forth, because now what they expect me to do is to know, what are you talking about? And then he goes back, well, this test, they weren't studying, even though they have no contribution whatsoever to help the kids study, do assignment, do homework, none of that. That is your job. So this will go back and forth, and then we'll finally arrive at, no, that's an old test. Why even bring this to me? Don't send this to me if you're not paying attention. But this is what you want. Of course, I don't respond to that because it doesn't make any sense. So you don't. So even if the response or the email or call or text is about the children, you got to make sure that is even worthy of having a response. Other than that, leave it alone. This is where, they do this so often that, okay, they know this is not really going to work out. So they'll try a new strategy, though. All right. The next one, of course, is planning ahead. Planning ahead for even little things. This saves you the situation where you are, trying to explain to them, see, why did you disappoint me? And this is and this and that. This is what I plan to do. This is situation why you're explaining to them how you are hurt by them not following through with what they're supposed to do, by them not, by them disappointing you last minute, because that's what they live to do. They live to disappoint. If they know your plan ahead, they will disappoint you. It doesn't matter what it is, So if you plan ahead, and they disappoint like they disappoint, and they think that your whole world is going to come crashing down because that's how they imagine it in their head. But because you have you planned ahead, you move to the next plan. Like there's no discussion, there's no question, because you're already expecting this is what they're gonna happen. So you move to the next plan. Then because that way there's no situation where you are actually coming to talk to them. Engaging them with this is how you're making me feel. Because that's what they want. They want to be able to control your emotions, thought process, how your mood changes from one minute to the next. And no, you don't give them that. So if you plan ahead, you realize you will never be in that situation at all. Another one, of course, is you being genuinely happy for the kids. And I mean that. I mean, in the beginning, when the kids call you or whatever, if they're there, they live with them, and they're telling you about this and that they did with the new supply and the covert narcissist. In the beginning, you might feel a little salty about it. Yes, you're a human being. You're supposed to, But, as time goes on and as you're healing, and you realize that your focus is really on the children. That's what it is. And if the kids are happy, cool, you're happy. If they went, they went go-karting, they went to the amusement park and they have fun and they're so excited and telling you about it, you shouldn't be, up there frowning or mad about it, or trying to make them feel like they actually didn't have fun, that it wasn't even a nice place to go, or stuff like that. No, you're actually genuinely happy for the covert narcissist, because you have to remember the covert narcissist, like I said, is always listening to. If you call or they call you, the kids call you, the covert narcissist is out there listening. And if your mood changes just because they went over to this, they are so happy. They got you. They got you. So, but if you're really happy, like I said, the beginning might not be like you're not there yet, but eventually you get to a point where the kids are happy. You're happy. That's because that's all you care about. That's all you care about. So you're really happy. Oh, really? You guys did this? Oh, cool. That's fun. I probably should try that next time. I haven't been on one. Like, that's you. That's you. So happy. The covert narcissist will not get the reaction they're expecting. For that. For you to have, because they've replaced you, or they put in this new supply with your children, or whatever it is that they think is happening in their head. That don't give them that. Of course, the next one is you flip-flopping on your reactions. You sometimes when certain things happen and they expect you to act a certain way, and then that's not what you give, because it's Tuesday, you don't feel like it, or it doesn't bother you. You keep them on their toes with your reaction, because a narcissist, if not is not if not consistent. If this worked, then they would start pushing the button on that. But if today they take your pencil, and you like, wait a minute, give me my pencil, don't take my pencil again, and then the next day they take the pencil again, and you're like, oh, sure, you can have that. Like it just changes for you, like picking your battles, like stuff like that. With your response is like you pick and choose. You don't give the same reaction all the time. Depend on they send the kids, because they always send the kids to say something to you or whatever, to get a reaction out of you. So one week is, oh yeah, cool, whatever. The other week is like, you don't really go full throttle every time that they send out these things through the kids or through whatever. You flip-flop back with your responses. It throws them off. And all these guys are collectively causes a neck injury. That's why they go hide a little bit. It discourages them from coming at you, because it hurts them that, all this effort that they put in there, that you didn't even buy it. So that they, obviously, that means they're not that great. That means they don't matter. That means they don't exist to you. That means they don't register in your radar for you to address them. And all of that collectively, guys, hurts them. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind, and everything's to fall into place. Please like and share. Take care.